as we have the right to education, we have the right to freedom of speech and expression, we also have the right to electricity. We have the right to potable drinking water. We have the right to clean cities. We have the right to actually security. We have a right to actually enjoy the good development, infrastructural development of our community. We have a right, not just freedom after speech. We also have the right to ask questions that beg for answers. Answers that should come with tangible solution that can be touched, that can be seen, that can be felt, that can actually governate and actually push the common man to a position where they will enjoy the dividend of democracy. For more than 60 years after Cameroon regained its independence and actually reunification, the issue about adequate supply of power still remains a mystery that many are asking. How long will it take for this mystery to be resolved? The person who is to resolve this mystery of adequate supply of electricity for more than 60 years is the person walking on foot from America to Cameroon? Or do we need Angel Michael and Angel Gabriel to come now to say that, my children, electricity you should have? It is appointed unto man, government shall be upon each shoulder. And that is why we go on every 7 years to elect a president that will actually cater for the affairs of the nation. And that is why we go to the pool every 5 years to elect mayors and councillors, and to also elect parliamentarians who vote laws that will move the common man to a position of unfair to fairness, where no one is above the law and no one is below the law. For more than 60 years after this independence was celebrated, some communities in Cameroon have not known and have not seen a kilowatt of electricity since the day God called Abraham. In fact, electricity now is a scarce commodity, and we pride ourselves as the continent. The continent, as many will say, it should be a nation that enjoys from all its largesse. But when we look at what we face now, garbage is taking over our cities, and the way in which it is even being managed is a major cause for concern. Electricity that many would have thought will even help to boost the economy is epileptic for more than 60 years. Year in, year out, the people complain and complain. This time, and it has now become a new normal that for people to have electricity, they must move to the streets. It is sad to see that streets are blocked because those who ought to use the road are not part of the process. Imagine leaving Cuba to move to Douala. Your convoy is stopped because they said a road is blocked somewhere because the people have not had electricity for more than 2 years. Imagine if there is an emergency situation of someone who needs to move to Douala for a referral hospital, or someone who is having a cardiac arrest that needs to be moved to a local hospital within that area. The roads are blocked. The person cannot go simply because the rights of those people who block the road have been violated. As a result, other rights are violated. How did we get to this position? Is the word that common man is asking for. Many would have thought that the solution was far-fetched. It would take days and months for this issue to be resolved. The sad reality, when Mutengene took to the street, within 24 hours, transformers were brought. Moliko, Moya, Bomaka, and Boya. Some areas took to the streets. Within 24 hours, more than 24 transformers were brought. The question is, how did it take a very short period of time to address a 2 years problem? A 2 years problem. A very short period of time to address a 2 years problem. Does it mean that the solution was in somebody's office and the person said, let them be there. Let them be there. Or does it mean that when the people actually went to the street, an angel of the Lord that declared unto Mary, and she conceived by the Holy Spirit, also declared transformer appeared within 24 hours? Or is it an issue of poor maintenance or poor governance? This is House of Commons with me, Tah Jarvis.